only the coolest have a CSL DD, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. Right.
Oh, but what is this? I don't know. How about we shine some inappropriate angled light on the situation? How does that sound?
Let's open this beast up with this homemade bolt scraper I made out of a steel case 223. Like a virgin. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh boy. There's that boost kit. Ooh, this is probably a $10 upcharge. Yep. Okay, what do we got here? Some Fanatic stickers, cool. A manual. Okay, what's this? We got some very low quality T-nuts, not spring loaded, kind of questionable, considering it costs maybe a penny more for that spring loaded function, but you know, gotta make them profits. I'm not anti-Fanatic, but I just really don't like a lot of their business practices. Here's another choice I don't like. USB Type-C to plug it into your computer. I have a motion rig. This thing's gonna be bouncing all around on this little tiny connection. Thanks, Fanatic. Okay, I guess that's coming out of there. Really high quality packaging. I'm not joking about that. Probably keep the packaging intact because who knows? I might not keep this. So far, I'm liking it. It's pretty cool. This thing's tiny. Kind of smells like cat pee. I'm not sure about that. Have those. Jesus. But yeah, like see how these just kind of float around? Like that's not good. You know, that's cheaping out is what you're doing. Okay, so first off, oh wow. Okay, that does feel a lot smoother than the DD1. I feel like the magnetism, you know, it's definitely there. But if you spin it at a little bit faster speed, like something more reasonable, like what you'd be turning, it disappears. Ooh, the button is nice, okay. I like that. Here's the rear. So there's the data. And let's plug that in right now and see how robust that connection is. Because that looks pretty flimsy. I don't like that. So let's see if we can get that to flex around. That's not a solid connection. It's very wobbly. I don't like that at all. That's going to be a problem for me, being that I use motion almost exclusively. So anyway, most people don't have motion, so that's not going to be a problem for most people. Let's put a wheel on and see how much wobble we get. Let's put this aside for a second. This is my podium hub, made by Fanatic with the magnetic paddle shifters and an NRG reinforced wheel. Let's see what we got here. There's a damn fly in here bugging the hell out of me. Okay. Definitely got some wobble, but not enough to really be a bother. That kind of looks ridiculous like that. Like the wheel is bigger than the damn wheelbase. Okay, let's see how easy it is to get on and off. Relatively easy. Not really much to look at on the wheelbase itself here. But it's a little bit of a beast. This is my Fanatic DD1. It's the only other wheelbase I have currently on hand, but I have owned the CSL Elite, and I started off with the T150. And I mean, my first wheelbase was like when I was a teenager. And that was like a Logitech something. It was probably the same exact wheel as what you can buy today, like the G29 or whatever it is. Like, it's been the same wheelbase forever. Anyway, now I just used my DD1 last night, so it's fresh in my memory. This damn slow-ass fly is buzzing around. You heard me, fly. Who knows, I might hate this unit. I'm really hoping I'm gonna like it and want to switch over and sell my DD1. I want to be absolutely blown away. Damn, the DD1 is annoying enough to mount. I can't wait till those things slide around on me like every 5 seconds. Really, really bad choice, Fanatic. Like, if you listen to me, put some damn spring-loaded T-nut holder things in there, because this is gonna be so annoying. I shouldn't have to adjust anything. It should just be the same as this unit, pretty much, as long as I can get the hardware to reach. We'll find out about that in a second. Speaking of which, Fanatic, I don't think included any hardware. Yet again. Like, that's just so cheap. They're like, oh, you probably have hardware if you're gonna buy this one. No, this is gonna be a lot of people's first wheelbase. One of the reasons I want to switch over to this new thing is this thing weighs like 34 pounds, right? It's a beast. You see how I just like tipped my whole rig over when I just kind of barely leaned with it? Let's put that $1,200 unit on the ground because that's garbage now, right? Now that we got our new wheelbase here. Whoo, doggy, I'm getting upset. Oh man. Think this through, Fanatic. Why you gotta make this shit annoying? Like, for real. People's rigs are all different, they're all complicated, they're all a mess in their own way, and then you gotta add this to the equation. Look at that. Anyone wanna play some pachinko? Look at this thing. Am I gonna be forced to use this old, crusty toothpick to hold this in place? I think so. It might seem like I'm searching for something to complain about in this because of my previous stance on this, but no, this is genuinely frustrating choice that they've made here. They're like, oh, well, I mean, they don't need to have a spring-loaded T-nut. It's like, no, we don't need it, but it's like, this is impossible. I'm getting frustrated. I'm gonna jam some stuff in here so it doesn't slide around. So I'm just gonna jam some of this plastic bag. You know, this is so ghetto, I shouldn't have to be doing this. I mean, I'm not opposed to doing ghetto things. Like, I'm just not, but yeah. Just frustrating. I think we got one. Smells like $150. That's for sure. Oh wait, you know what? I think this is the same exact power supply that came with the CSL Elite. And looks like they changed the connector so you can't buy broken CSL Elite power supplies off of eBay. Maybe that's to make it to where it doesn't cut into their profits? I don't know. You know, it seems to me if they were worried about landfills and adding to them e-waste and whatnot, they would make it compatible with other power supplies from the past instead of arbitrarily changing the connectors so you had to buy their stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I'm salty. You know how much my power supply costed for my computer? Like the one that runs my 3090, my 5950X, 750 watts for one, and that costed me $70. Yeah. 180 watts. Now what I primarily use my wheelbases for are rally games. The rally game I feel that has best force feedback is WRC9. Let's first of all pop this bad boy on. Yeah, not the best connection there, but ooh, that Jesus, that does really feel smooth. Wow, that feels a little bit cheap, those fins, but I mean, who's gonna be doing this to their wheelbase? Nobody, except for me. And that's why you're watching this review, because I'm doing and saying things that haven't been said or addressed. Oh, that's crazy. Through the paddle shifters, I can feel the motor vibrating. Not when I feel the wheel, but just the paddle shifters. We're just gonna use the wheelbase as Fanatic has it set up. That actually turns really quick, that's impressive. So in my opinion, WRC9 has the best implemented force feedback out of any rally game. I know what the i20 should feel like with my wheelbase. Well, this is my wheelbase, but with my DD1, I will say this is actually about where my podium DD1 would be, but again, like I haven't tuned this at all. This is just how it comes, and it feels pretty good. I'd actually prefer it to be a little bit less torque for this style of driving. I was wanting to be blown away, and I'm blown away. I play mostly rally games, and I play with cars that have power steering, so I don't need like some torque on my wheelbase, and I never use it. So now that we got a little bit of a taste of what it's like in WRC9, that feels great. I know I could tune it to make it feel better, but I'm really impressed with that actually. It has more than enough force feedback for rally, and I would say for the majority of people. I still don't like the USB-C connection. I don't feel like there's enough data being transferred back and forth to be able to warrant a different connection than what the Podium series has. The soft lock doesn't feel the best. I really miss that kind of a wall that you used to run into, but I'll have to get into another video like where I dive deeper into like tuning, but I might be selling my DD1. Yeah, it's hard to believe, but I highly recommend this wheelbase to anybody. So stay tuned for future Fanatic CSL DD content. Have a good day. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.